Hi, today I want to talk about growing up being poor. You know, when you grow up poor, you are challenged while you still live in poverty, and you also challenged when you, for example, if you, by the grace of the Lord, manage to go to varsity and graduate and get a job, you have a challenge of proving a point that even though you come from a poor background, you can still wear Gucci or whatsoever. You have a challenge of proving a point that you also have what it takes to wear or to carry a 5,000 rand or a 10,000 rand bag. You have a challenge. And actually, the only person who puts you in that challenge or in that pressure is you. It's you who's always trying to make amends for growing up poor, making amends for never getting that Nike sneaker, that All Star, that whatever that you always wanted, what that you saw on TV or that you saw from other kids who came from well-off family. You grew up with that bitterness with yourself that the day you start working, you're gonna reward yourself. And unfortunately, the best way you always think of rewarding yourself is actually going into debt, opening many accounts so that you can afford the luxurious life that you've always dreamed of as a kid. So today, I want to challenge you, as I've challenged myself too. How about the pressure that you put yourself under is being the next billionaire, the next millionaire, the next person who's going to employ thousands, millions of people in South Africa, and not just in South Africa, but in Africa. Can you make that challenge to yourself today? Not that challenge of you getting that Puma, that whatsoever. People have got all those big names. I don't even know them all. 10,000 sneakers or whatever. But today, can you make that challenge to yourself that I want to be a world changer? By world changer, I know you can't change Brazil, you know, Norway or whatever, but you can change your world. You can change your environment. You can change the world where you're in, where you're operating, where God has placed you. You can change that place. So if you're from a poor family, or you don't have to come from a poor family, if you have a poor heart, that heart that feels like I need to make amends for something, because sometimes you might grow up from a rich family but have an empty heart that always feel like I need to fill my heart with something, I need something. And that something that you need is not that clothing, that designer dress, that designer, whatsoever, but what you need is purpose. What you need is that fulfilling thing that can only come from God, that this is why I was here. I want to be the next billionaire. I want to be the next person who's going to employ people in Africa. I want to be the next person who's going to open an academic institution that will train young people and make South Africa or make Africa as a whole to have learned people. Can you make that challenge to yourself? Can you make that challenge to yourself that I'm going to be the best I can be? Not to prove to myself that I can wear Gucci, but to prove to myself that I can be a billionaire and I can raise other billionaires. Take care. I love you.